My father was the oldest of 7 children. And as much as I love my Aunt Rosemary, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And so for the culture, this is an ode to uncles. An ode to my 5 uncles who are still alive and well. Wayne, that's not his name. Wade, Billy, Chris, Greg, and Dean. My 5 uncles who taught me first what it means to have a man love you. When they would give me the penny candy that I wanted for my Tootsie Rolls. When they would give me the quarters that I needed for my Archie comic books. When they would say, Venus, do you have all of your jacks and your balls, or do you need more? My uncles, the Williams brothers, who were so fine and could sing so well. And in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, in the projects of Whitaker, it was a circle. And they would just walk the circle, singing to the women, singing to the girls. And I would be there with my friends, and we'd be jumping rope and not double dutching because I can't double dutch. But we'd be jumping rope. And my Uncle Greg or my Uncle Dean would come by with the latest female on their hand and would say, Venus, this is, pick a name. She might be your aunt one day. And she would just smile, and I would think with my 9-year-old self, that ain't gonna happen. I don't know what you're smiling about. And then 3 weeks later, I would still be there with my friends because I'm visiting my grandmother, and she would come by and she would say, have you seen your Uncle Greg? No, I haven't seen my Uncle Greg. Well, when you see him, can you tell him that I'm looking for him? And I would think he knows you're looking for him. That's why you can't find my Uncle Greg. And as I got older, those Williams brothers, as I developed these things that I carried around since age 10, and I would get curvy, and I would be out, and you couldn't tell me I wasn't cute, and I would be somewhere, and one of my uncles would show up and would say to whomever and nobody, and who the hell asked you? You know that's my niece. And everywhere I went, it didn't matter. Aren't you a Williams? No, man, you can't talk to her. You can't touch her because she's a Williams. And I had to go to dating in the suburbs and on college campuses. But my uncles, who bought me my first poetry book of Nikki Giovanni, Cotton Candy, you know that book. My uncles who introduced me to the beautiful sounds of Minnie Riperton, and then I stole that album and I still have it at home. My uncles who, when they went to Norfolk University and the University of Pittsburgh, they would bring me those books. And they would say, these are for you. And they didn't trade them back for the money they could get. They brought them to me for who I could become. And so this is for the culture and for my uncles. For my uncles who taught me that no matter what, love self first, love all of those who love you, and do your best to not take any mess from anybody. And so this is an ode to Wade and Billy and Chris and Greg and Dean. Thank you.